Guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times, and this is kind of a different video. We are at Las Vegas for the CES 2020 event, and even though we are here for the product launches that are happening here, there's something that is launching in India, and I thought let's carry that along. This is the PlayGo BH70 headphones from the brand Play, and these are active noise cancellation headphones competing with the likes of Sony's WHXM3 and also the Bose active noise cancellation headphones. So I thought let's carry these. Along with that, I also brought the Sony ones because I didn't want to take a chance. I thought let's still try the PlayGo BH70 to see whether it is able to offer similar performance and whether it has the features. So the BH70 is a superlative noise cancellation technology headphones that has its own AI features to bring in for a better experience while listening to the music and also while talking on the phone. So these headphones actually have the hybrid ANC, which means that there are two microphones in this to take in all the noise and then send the noise against that to actively cancel the noise around, and these actually work quite well. I have used them during my flight to the Vegas, and it was about a 20 hour of total travel when I used them, and it was working pretty well with all the cancellation happening around. With that, it was used even at the airports, even in the flight, and there are different conditions where you see different noise levels, and everywhere I felt that the noise cancellation was as good as what the Sony's WS1000XM3 offers, but also along with the other features that I'm going to talk about, it actually made it superior than those because of the features that are offered. For example, the smart touch and talk feature, as well as the automatic play and pause. The automatic play and pause actually is not a feature that you see on some of the high-end headphones from the brands like Sony and Bose, so that is a good addition here. So let's start with what all the headphone is able to offer and what's the performance that it offered. First thing is that the noise cancellation technology that is used here is that CVC noise cancellation with the two microphones working together. So while the noise cancellation was quite good, it was better than the Sony ones that I tried at the same time because of the fact that the ear cup size was larger than what we see on the Sony ones, and for me, I have ears a bit bigger than average, so for me the larger ear cups would actually make a better seal. So that seal creation is also important for the passive cancellation of the noise, and along with that, the CVC noise cancellation working there made the noise cancellation even better. And for the connectivity, this comes with the Bluetooth 5.0 technology, which is better than the Bluetooth 4.2 that is present on the Sony ones, and that is better firstly with the connectivity's range, where you can go farther more distance with the phone placed at one place and still be connected, and the second being the better battery life. So the battery efficiency is getting better with the better Bluetooth technology, so Bluetooth 5.0 is better in that way. And for the battery life itself, this is able to offer about 26 hours of usage and about 20 hours with the active noise cancellation. So I have used this on and off during the flights and airports and during my entire journey towards Vegas, and it had about 20 to 30% of battery remaining after all the usage that it had. So a pretty good battery life, and with that, the Bluetooth 5.0 helps in further reducing the battery usage because of the connectivity and the range, the better range that it offers. And in the same connectivity, the audio that is sent to the headphones, that is through the Bluetooth codec. So the codec that is used here is the Qualcomm aptX codec, which is said to be better than what the LDAC codec is used on the Sony's WS1000XM3. So in that way as well, latest technology or a better technology is being used in these headphones. And while we talk about this, let's talk about the price as well. So these are priced at 15,000 rupees, and that's the reason why I have been claiming about the things that are better, because the pricing actually is much better. So these are priced under 20,000. 15,000 is quite a good price, where you see some of the mid-range headphones where they offer a good performance with the audio quality, but most of them don't have the active noise cancellation. So that is offered here, and the features like the automatic play and pause, the smart touch and talk, those are also offered at the same time. So as we mentioned it, the first thing is the automatic play and pause. That is how the sensors work here. There's a sensor present in the headphone, and what it does is usually the noise cancellation is turned on and the music is running, and when there's something that you wanted to actually when there's someone you wanted to actually talk to quickly, so there are two ways of doing that. First thing is, if you take off the headphones, what happens is the music is automatically paused and you don't miss out on any music. This is more important when you are hearing something like podcasts or watching a movie. You don't want to miss out on those parts. Music is still fine, and as soon as you place those headphones back on your head and the music or whatever the content is, it starts playing right from there. So automatic play and pause is quite a good feature that is offered here. Along with that, again, the second one is the smart touch and talk. So the smart touch and talk is where the left part of the headphone has a touch sensor where you place two fingers and press there, and it would lower the volume on the music that whatever is playing. And if you are talking to someone like an air hostess in the flight, they want to talk to you about the food options, and you don't have to always take off the headphones. You can just use two fingers and press it on the left ear cup, and all the music is reduced. Now you can talk to them and go back to your music but just by lifting your fingers. So these two features actually are very good in making the experience better. Firstly with the automatic play and pause, and next one being the smart touch and talk feature. These two are pretty important, and some of the headphones do offer the touch and talk with their touch gestures, but the sensor present in this headphone, that is not present on most of the others. So the automatic music play and pause is not present on most of the high-end headphones as well. So I'm on one of the tallest towers in the world. It's the Stratosphere Hotel, and 109th floor, the outdoor observatory desk. Just to give you a quick look, you can see this is how high we are at, and it's one of the highest towers actually, in fact, in the entire world. I'm not sure how good is the audio here because it's quite noisy around because of the outdoor activities that are given here. But I'm wearing these Plego BH70, which actually is cancelling out most of the noise. So I'm sure I'm not able to hear anything around here, though you might be able to hear that in the video itself because that is being recorded on a smartphone. Now, one of the features that I like here is that not just the transparency but also the touch and talk feature. So if I'm with someone here, and even if there's a waitress coming around and talking to me, it's easy. I just tap on these two, and now actually I can hear everything that is around. If someone's speaking around me, I can listen to them, and also the loud noise of the car that just went. And if I just remove those fingers, it's again the same cancellation happening around here. So it's quite an interesting and good feature, and in this price range getting this feature is actually pretty good. So while the headphones are all good, we have to also mention about the app, because the app is very easy to use. The Plego application that is given for the support of these headphones for all the feature changes and the customization. The app has a few very important features. Firstly is the mode switching. Mode switching is between the bus train mode and the regular mode. So when you're traveling in a bus or train, the noise around from the people talking and those sounds actually get well reduced if you are selecting that mode. And there is an entire set of all the music effects that you can change. It's or the rock concert, those kind of music selections that can be done, or you can customize them based on your preference. Again, going into the settings, there are a few very important ones. Firstly is the transparency mode. This is one feature where you don't want to miss out on things that are happening around. So if you're sitting in a park, the chirping sounds of the bird or some people around you who might be talking about something, and you want to actually hear that, so those can be heard if you have the transparency mode turned on. So what happens here is that it still has the noise cancellation turned on, but in that transparency mode only a part of the external noise is coming in, and you don't miss out on things that are happening around, and you still are listening to the music. So that is the transparency mode. There's also a flight mode here. Flight mode is something where usually the headphones tend to turn off whenever there's no connectivity, or whenever there's no music playing for a long time. The headphones turn off because so that they save the battery. But if you are in a flight, you don't want to listen to the music but still want to have a sound sleep with all the noise around to be cancelled. There's a flight mode where all the noise cancellation would be turned on, and the headphones won't turn off even if there's no connectivity or even if there's no music playing for a long time. So those two features are very important. They are given in the app, and you can turn them on or off based on your preference. So the app control is quite easy and good, and it's the first time itself it connected pretty easily, and after that the pairing was also pretty easy. So that's with the Plego application here. And finally, the comfort levels. As I said earlier, the ear cup size is actually larger than most of the headphones that we saw. Though the weight is not heavier, it's still almost the same. The foam cushion here is very good. It doesn't make you uncomfortable for hours of usage, and along with that, the headband as well has a good foam. So if you're wearing this for long hours, it still won't hamper the experience. It still is going to be comfortable for a long time. And so the experience with the design as well is good, because these are designed quite well. Along with that, the comfort levels are great. So you have the options of buttons of volume reduction. Also you have the toggle to switch the active noise cancellation on or off, and there's the USB Type-C port for charging these headphones in case the battery is low. So that's it about the Plego BH70 from the brand Play, and these are quite good for the price. In this video specifically, we talked about this against the Sony ones because these are priced over 20,000 rupees, and they do offer a good set of features which are all offered on this. But along with that, there's more than that because of the CNC noise cancellation, the automatic play and pause, the smart touch and talk feature, as well as along with that you have the Bluetooth aptX codec and the Bluetooth 5.0 support. So all in all, a great package for 15,000 rupees, and that's what this video was about. The Plego BH70 is quite a recommended headphone for 15,000 rupees. So that's it in this video. I hope you like this video. If you do, share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thanks for watching. and see you next video.